Okay, so essentially the whole purpose of, or the whole thing of algebra is rearranging an equation so that your desired letter or letter is in focus. However, you do not need to do this all the time to solve it. So anyway, take this example here. I have x equals 2y minus 5. Now I may already have the value for x, or I may just have this problem to make y the focus. So what do I mean by, before I start, what do I mean by focus? Focus does that mean, say you only have yourself on one side. So you can see x is the focus because there's nothing apart from x on the left side of the equation. It doesn't have to be the left side, just its side. There is only x. So it could be entirely swapped round and x would still be the focus. However, we have y over here, and y is not in focus because we have two of them and we have to take away 5. So this example, I'm going to be showing you quite a few examples on how to rearrange this equation to make y in focus. So if we have, so first of all we look at it and we have a multiplication. We have a multiplication of y, and we also have adding or subtracting. We have a minus 5. Now if y is multiplied, we want to get it so that there is only a multiply. This makes it a lot easier to remove that multiply. So first of all we want to get rid of the adding and subtracting. And how can we get rid of minus 5? Well, we plus 5. Minus 5 plus 5 is 0. So we have minus 5 plus 2. X plus 5 equals 2y. So now we have 2y. We have to get rid of the 2. And because it's multiply, and we don't have anything on the other side, we can easily and cleanly remove the 2. And we can remove the multiply by 2 by dividing by 2. So if we divide by 2, we have x plus 5 divided by 2 equals y. So it looks pretty simple. You just have to make sure that first of all you get rid of the pluses and the negatives, and then you get rid of the multiplication of your desired letter which is in focus. So let's try another one. Just try a new thing. X equals 2y plus 5. Yeah, let's make it quite hard. And let's make it even harder by adding a square root. So what do we have first? We have quite a advanced, quite a scary looking problem. However, we can solve it very simply. So before we can do anything, we have this big square root in the way. And to get rid of this square root, we square it. Essentially, it's very simple. So we multiply each side by itself. Well, we just square root each side. So we have x squared equals 2y plus 5 divided by 2. So now we have this problem. We have to divide each side. Well, now we have to get rid of this divide bit because it's very hard to add or subtract anything when it's on top of a numerator. So to get rid of the value at the bottom, we multiply it. It's like if we have half, we multiply it by 2 to get 1. We multiply it by 2 to get rid of the 2 at the bottom, and we're left with 1 at the top. So if we multiply it by 2, we get 2x squared equals 2y add 5. So now we go back to a very similar problem to this one. We have to get rid of the plus or negative first. So we're left with 2x squared to take away 5. And see, we're just taking away 5 to get rid of the 5. It's common sense, really. Well, it can be very... You can see the plus 5 and just instantly plus 5 on the other side. But you have to negative by 5 to obviously remove it. And now, get rid of the multiplication by 2, you just simply divide by 2. So 2x squared minus 5 divided by 2 equals y. And if you type that into a calculator, type this and this into a calculator, you should get the same result, because we're not actually adding or subtracting to the whole value of the equation. We're simply rearranging the letters and numbers to make the y the focus. So anyway, this is my quick video to how to rearrange equations. I hope you found this interesting and you actually learnt something from it. If you didn't learn anything, please leave me some feedback onto how I can improve. If you did learn something and you found this video useful, please subscribe to my video, and I would very much appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.